Hey everybody, I'm starting this project off with these two square signs that I got from Dollar Tree. The one does have an embellishment on it, so I just used a scraper tool just to peel that right off. And then I just sanded all throughout the sign completely just because there was some glitter on them and I wanted to make sure it had a nice smooth surface. And I just sanded down both of those signs again, just to make sure that they were nice and smooth. Once that was complete, I'm using this Waverly chalk paint in the color Truffle. And I gave both of these signs 2 coats of this color. Just make sure that you do the front of the sign along with the sides. And I also did the inside as well. And before I colored the inside, did you know that you could use a heat gun or a blow dryer to take off those pesky stickers that are on the back of these signs? If not, now you do. An easy way to take those stickers right off without leaving any residue. So once I had those signs all covered with the chalk paint and allowed them to completely dry, now you're going to want to grab 2 of these 1-gallon paint stir sticks that you could find at Home Depot. And we're going to be using a total of 15 of these paint stir sticks. So again, I'm just using that Waverly chalk paint in the color Truffle, and I'm just painting all of these paint stir sticks front and back. And then you do just want to allow those to completely dry before moving on. So now go ahead and grab those signs that we first started off with. And I just began by hot gluing the edge of one of the paint stir sticks at the top edge of the sign. And then just to make this process a little bit easier, I did place down the remaining of the paint stir sticks before I began to hot glue them. So this is what one of the sides should look like. And as you can tell, I left some small gaps in between each of the paint stir sticks. So now using that other sign, I just began hot gluing the other side of the paint stir sticks right onto the other sign. And just for some extra support, I did just use my staple gun to staple down all the paint stir sticks as well. And then you want to just do the same exact thing on the other side of those signs. And this is what you should have so far. So now just to cover up the bottom, I'm just using 5 more of those paint stir sticks. Again, I just aligned them all down and then began hot gluing them. And now you just created this very adorable and inexpensive wooden crate. So now using some Waverly chalk paint in the color Plaster, I wanted this to have a weathered look. So I'm just doing a dry brush method. All you have to do is put a small amount of that chalk paint on your paintbrush, dab some of that excess right off, and then just lightly swipe your paintbrush all throughout the surface. I then picked up this sign from Dollar Tree, but I'm actually going to only be using the sign with the metal hearts. So I'm just using a scraper tool just to pop one of those hearts right off. And then using one of these wooden planks that also came from a package at Dollar Tree, I'm just painting it in the color Plaster by Waverly chalk paint. And then for along the edges, I'm just using a dabber to apply some black paint as well. I then just created a little refabbed bow. So this just consists of crisscrossing some ribbon of your choice and then tying it off with a little piece of ribbon or some jute string. And how cute is that? I then am just hot gluing a small little wooden square on the back of the metal heart just to give this more of a 3D effect. and I just hot glued that right into the center of the wooden plank, and then hot glued that bow to the top left corner as well. So now I want to place this wooden plank onto the wooden crate we created, but I didn't want to hot glue it. I didn't want it to be permanent in case I wanted to change it out. So I'm just using some command strips to apply onto the wooden crate along with the back of the wooden sign. And there you go, guys. Now you just created a one-of-a-kind interchangeable wooden crate. You could display this however you want. I just happened to place this one in my bathroom to hold some of my toilet paper, and I think this just came out so cute. I really hope this inspired you to create your own. If it did, please be sure to sprinkle the love. Thank you guys so much, and have a good rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.